Hi everybody, hi. Nice seeing you all. Actually, you are seeing me, I'm not seeing you. So hi everybody, hope you can hear me. It looks like everything is more or less okay. The music shouldn't be that loud. Let me just check it like this. Okay. So Vic, we had two storms last summer, terrible storms, like tipping the trees off. We like lost 10% of all the trees in the city. Cranes were falling down, like roofs were gone, etc. So there were two storms last summer. It was just about at the time when I was about to move it up. The problem is that we have flat roof, and we had Thamer, we have flat roof with the tar. You know that those like tar. How it's called, like shingle. It's not shingle, but actual tar on the roof. If I start to drill down, I will create more problems because there will probably be water leaks. So I was thinking on anchoring them in the building next to us, because that building is like half a meter taller than this one. But then again, I would have to go inside their metallic drip protection or whatever. And because of the wind, only using those two upper ones and not using the lower ones directly on our roof, there was potential to rip everything out because of the weather changes lately. So I've decided not to move it to the roof, but I have alternative. Now I'm currently working on how to do it on the balcony when it's currently flat installed. We have, like, we call it a bunker, like a reinforced concrete block where we keep our plants on it, and it has like two metallic stands going from the bottom or from the floor to the next floor up above us. So I'm considering to install it there and tilt it. So that's like that bitumen asphalt. Yeah. So that's the actual reason why I'm not moving it up. We are considering to work on the roof this year, next year, who knows when, because we have to agree, all the tenants have to agree on it. And I've already proposed that when we do that, the overhaul of the roof, that we already install in the roof the metallic anchors for the solar panels. So yeah, but it's like a year or 2 years from now. So hi everybody, Pedro. As I said, there will be a couple of streams. Hopefully not on Friday, because I'm a bit tired after the whole day in the office and meetings and everything. Rob, no, because the winds was so strong, and the winds from the mountain blow over our roof. So I was talking with the guys here, the architects and engineers, and they say that they are not sure that those concrete blocks would be able to withstand the wind. And the second problem is because those tiles, the bitumen tiles or asphalt tiles, are so old that if I put weight on them, they will probably crack and the leaks will start to go. So that's the reason why we decided against that. So we did look at a couple of alternatives, and unfortunately, yeah, I know they are, but problem is the weight on that tar. It will probably just rip it out. It's so old. It's damaged by the sun and degraded completely. Yeah. So Pedro, as I said, we're going to have a couple of streams related to the Voron, my printer. I've been printing a lot lately, and there was a good question, Pedro, actually from you, and that is, do I have all the parts ready? Almost. I just figured out that I printed only one mount for the iron, and I printed, of course, the wrong one. So I'm printing two more to see which one will fit the soldering iron. I haven't printed the TS100 mount, but I do have when I was thinking about this project, I was actually thinking. No, the answer is yes. By the time you see, we have just a couple of. I think it's now at 93%. So by the time this part will be needed, it will be printed. So yeah, it's like, yeah, we will see. So this is actually the tool that I don't need. I built my Voron and built ERCF and built a lot of things without this tool. But I simply wanted to build it because I actually like building stuff more than using it at the end. I'm not saying that I will not be using. Definitely this thing will be used in the future projects, especially since I have a lot of things to build. So let's look at what I have to build. I also missed one thing. So the next stream will be simple one. We will be building Nevermore Micro V6. This will go inside my Voron. It's a very simple build and everything, so we will probably build it and talk about other stuff. This is next stream. Then stream after that, I think we will be building Stealth Burner. I'm reprinting everything because I'm using part of the parts will be replaced with CNC parts. Hey, nice. Yeah, we'll come. I'm actually using one thing from you for a long time, and this is my favorite thing on my desk. And it's not sponsored, it's not donated, it's not from any company, but this is something that I am using daily. This is my favorite print. I have it on my desk, and all the tools and everything I need for the streams, for whatever I'm doing here, are located in this box here. Minus the Shelly screwdriver that just fell on the floor. So I will be building Nevermore. I will be building Stealth Burner. I have to install the Nighthawk PCB, but probably wiring I will not be definitely doing on stream because I simply do not have enough room on my desk to do that one. Then I have to do this one here. This will be, I think, 1 or 2 streams. This is the most complex things to be built on stream. So I will be building ERCF version 2. And probably in one stream we will disassemble, or before the stream I will disassemble the current ERCF version 1.1. I will not be using printed parts because my daughter has selected the new primary color, and actually I'm loving it. I don't know if you can. This is the new primary color. No, you cannot see it correctly. It's a galaxy pink. It has little sparkles inside. It looks really awesome. So I'm looking forward to replace everything printed with the red color to this color. We'll be building ERCF, and then at the end I have to build a Stealth Burner. I've printed all of the parts. I know, and as I said, today we are going to build just one of the things. And next thing I'm going to build from you is this one here, because it may not be OSHA when I finish with it, but actually I think that this will help me with some of the things and projects I'm working on. So last stream we talked about the tags, and I showed you my temporary box with the power meter. It's nice, but actually it's very hard to record things and test on it. So I'm thinking on printing and doing this rig to help me when I'm testing the Wi-Fi devices or devices that are DIN mounted, or etc. etc. So this will be also one of the future projects. These are all the things that Iconic Fab so far as I know, has released. Maybe there are some more. All models. But today we will be building. Stealth Press. So I've printed a lot, and it's done. Look, it just finished. I told you, Pedro, it will be finished on time. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, I know, it's something like that. So I did a lot of printing. 160 hours total print time. Last print was on 23rd. I actually printed we had 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we unboxed and started using this GD Q1 Pro, and since then I printed all of the parts for the everything. So Stealth Press was printed on that, Nighthawk parts that have to be printed, Stealth Burner parts, ERCF parts. I don't know. Actually, everything was printed on that printer, and I had 2 failed prints. One was when I was doing calibrations, I was playing with the settings, and it didn't fail. I actually stopped the print because it was getting, with each of my tweaks to improve print quality, which was excellent out of box, but I tried to improve it. It got worse and worse, but I will create a video on the printer, so we will talk about that more then. And last thing I printed was this Support TV NVIDIA Shield mount for the TV. That one is actually mounted behind the TV. Hey Jan, hey Alan. So one of the guys last week when we had a meetup in Zagreb on Saturday asked if I could print it. So I printed the Shield, and it was printed I think on Monday or Tuesday. We had really terrible weather, and the printer is outside, and it is heated, but it's not windproof, I would say. And what it seems that happened is that due to the wind gusts that entered the unsealed door, it cooled down the plastic on the bottom, the ABS on the bottom, and it started to lift. And because of the lift, I had issue on one of the layers. The print is, if you do not put it on the desk or some flat surface to check it out, you definitely wouldn't see that it lifted, but it did lift. And because of that, it had a squish on one of the layers on top. So these are actually the only 2 failed prints as such. There is one issue with the printer, but that is also related to the calibration and tweaking that you should spend a lot of time to do, and that is the ABS overhangs. So I think that the current profile for the ABS is simply not giving it enough cooling, because even ABS has to have cooling, especially when you have heated chamber. So on the parts that had very steep overhangs, you see some artifacts on the lower side of those very steep parts. But I think there are only like 2, and those are just visually not perfect, and I will be still using those parts, but later on when I will have time I will tweak with them. But as I said, let's start building this one. There is manual, and I downloaded it. I prepared myself. I tried to prepare myself. Let's do it like this. Let's first see what I have here. Let me give me just a second to fetch those 2 printed parts. Okay, I did once again a bad thing, and that is the ripping off parts from the build plate while the build plate is still hot, which is no thing. And because of that, you maybe see some white like mist on the print. This is unfortunately what happens when you put a stress on the part. But I've also learned how to fix it. It's very easy. You just heat it up, and this reduces the stress in the material, and that white stuff is gone. So nice, done, fixed. I'm not printing this on the Voron, Pedro. I'm printing this on the GD, and GD is lacking cooling. Stealth burner, I never had issues with cooling. I was able to do any kind of overhangs, like in thin air. You just print a line. But this one is having those issues. But big difference is also with Voron. I'm printing with the internal temperature of around 40 degrees. And with GD, I'm printing with 50 degrees internal chamber temperature. And those 10 degrees, I think, is also the reason why those fans that are maybe not adequate are not working as good as they should. So let's look at all the parts that I printed. Let me... how do you like this? We still have to remove supports. I didn't remove anything. I just tested one thing to see if it will fit or not. But these are all the parts that I printed. And it's shooting videos about 3D printing or shooting the models that you printed is really, really tough. Why I'm saying, for example, look at this part here. You just change the angle in front of the camera and part can look terrible, but it's actually looking awesome in real life. For example, this one here looks awesome. Then you just change the angle a bit like this and it looks terrible. And by the naked eye, you cannot see anything going on here. I'm sorry for that, but unfortunately, this is how things go, especially with the parts that you can see a lot of shade on. So these are the parts that you need. It's actually really fast to print everything. I think I even managed... No, it was printed on 2 build plates. Or 1, I can't remember anymore. These are the printed parts, but the best thing is... Oh, by the way, I got Yolax Smart Shades this week. This will be video I will be releasing next Thursday. And expensive, but it got family approval. Not a lot of things get family approval. This one got a family approval. No, this is not from this box. And besides those printed parts, as I said, I've showed you on one of the streams, I also bought a kit. So when I decided that I will be... Well, I have everything double. So when I decided that I want to print and assemble this, how it's called, the stealth press, I said, okay, I need to get the CNC's kitchen tip and everything to use it with my TS100. Then I said, okay, but if I do that each time I want to use TS100, I would need to remove it from this device. Then I was looking at buying some other pen like how it's called, Pine 64 or whatever, soldering iron. And then I stumbled on AliExpress on this kit. I'm not saying that this kit is best. It probably isn't. But it actually arrived with all the parts besides the printed parts, including the soldering iron, which means I can now still use my TS100 for other tasks. And it also includes the kit for the M3s, M6s, M4s, etc. So actually everything is included in the kit. You can buy it without soldering iron or with soldering iron. So I simply then decided, no, I will be keeping... So I still have TS100, I still have CNC Kitchen's tips for the TS100, but this is extra. Now I will simply build everything with this one. I believe you will use this soldering iron, which I haven't even tested. That's a bad idea. But yeah, I will test it now on stream to put the heat inserts or those inserts here inside the parts that need to have them. We have linear rail. This is FAB or whatever actual name of it is. Screws, nuts, bolts, everything is included. We will not be using this one. I want to use the printed one because I think it will look nicer. So everything actually is in the kit. Let me take everything out. This we definitely do not need. Tips, soldering iron, Alan, I would go for TS100 lookalikes, the newer versions. Problem with my TS100 is that it's not using USB-C cable. It's using the older. Yeah, that's something that I have to test. I've printed 16, 19, and 18. Hope it fits something there. I'm just looking how to test it. Let me get the cable inside. This is 18, I think. We will try 19. But there is also they posted the link to they posted the link to another site that has a where is the front? No, it should be like this. They posted the link to the Thingiverse. There is how it's called. This one will no this one works great. Yeah, it works great. So 19 is okay. 19 is okay. That has some, how it's called, oh, it's not rework, remap, remodel, you know what I mean, deviation or alternative or some changes to your original STLs. As I said, I at the end I like building stuff more than playing, although I like 3D printers, so everything here will be used. 19 will fit, so yeah, 19 is okay. I'll put those two to the side. Redesign, yeah. Alan, back to what you said. There is a Pine 64. I would recommend Pine 64. It's a bit cheaper and it's more available than the TS100. And my TS100 doesn't have USB-C. It doesn't support those alternative watts. And for power supply, I'm using actually external 19-volt power supply. With the Pine 64, I think that you can use rapid chargers, those PID with, I don't know, 45, 60 watts, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. They are great. They are great. I did a lot of projects. I did a lot of projects with my TS100. Before I got the hot plate for doing the surface mounted components, I built everything with TS100. So 0806 were the smallest ones, but I built everything with it. It did, but I still have TS100. TS80P should have USB-C connector and it should support, I don't know, 24 volts or something. Okay, let's get cracking with this assembly because I'm talking too much as always, and we will never ever build it. And it should be very simple. Iconic Fab. I like the inspiration. I like the inspiration of the. I'm used to Voron manuals, and I like how everything here is done. It's not in the same style, but it actually has everything you need to start building. So, for example, what materials are supported, layer heights, extrusion width, infill percentage, wall count. Although my wall count is 5, Solid top and bottom layers is 5. Everything is, you know, I like up front you have everything: primary color, accent color. You don't have clear color as some, count of parts. Everything is done in such a way that you simply really easily can build it. Assembly. So this is the first thing we do. Now, before we do that, I will replace the tip here. Come on, open. I probably should have gotten my glasses. Go. Hammer, hammer. Now I'll cut myself. Okay, pressed roadblock. Come on. Okay. We should replace this with this one. And this will be nice. Let me try to match them. What am I doing? I only need one. Let me find the tip that needs to go here. Probably this one? No, actually, this one. Or this one? Nope. This one? Nope. This one. Okay, this one. You screw in the tip and these inserts fit into it. Okay. And I said I don't need that, but I do need it. So I can, before we assemble, leave it on the desk. Let me make a bit of room here. You all know that my desk is unfortunately very tiny, so I do have to make a bit of room here. Ooh. If stream breaks, then there is a short in the iron because I'm now hooking it up to my recording desk. Bye everybody. Nope, looks it's okay. Nope, it doesn't look okay. Nice, okay. You have to hold the button. No, we have to get 250 degrees. Come on. Oh. Nice. Okay. We'll leave it here. And first things first, we need to do heat inserts by hand before we make a tool to do it by tool. So as I said, this is a tool that you have to do things manually. So in the future, you can do it automatically. Actually, having inserts and inserting them by hand is really not big deal, but this should really simplify the process. I know that I had a couple of issues when I was building Voron with Stealth Burner because I didn't properly align them, so the holes didn't match, so things like that. But hopefully this tool will eliminate most of those things. Okay, so we already have 250. By the way, I should print. I know that you also have the tray for the screws and for things like that. I should probably also print that one. And if we manage to lose anything, I do have a lot of spares here. I have to print also the big sorting station for the screws, inserts, etc. I should definitely get my glasses. I cannot see anything. I'm blind. I'm old and blind, but this looks perfect. Just give me a second, I'm going to get my glasses. Oops. Now I look smarter. Oh, much better. I can see things now. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. I will not be singing anything to you. My singing will probably bore you all. But I try. Okay, this looks great. Let me also hear the music, if there is any music here. And we have to do 4 more. Let's organize the desk. Let's count with Andre. What language do you want me to count in? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is crooked. No, it's okay. French. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I can stop there because that's it. I don't know anything else. So how is your weekend? How was your week? By the way, Alan was, I think, the only one that was actually on the meetup. Last Saturday, we really had an awesome time. We stayed, I think, I said to myself, if we stay for 2 hours, that would be awesome, because we usually end up in around 2 hours. I think we stayed around 4.5 hours, something like that. No. Swedish or Finnish, I don't know. I really do not know. Okay, this looks awesome. So we had 4. One, 6. 1, 2. Don't forget insert in the back. This one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But where is the... there is an error in the documentation. Yeah, so we stayed around 4.5 hours. You know, we were like chatting. We managed to... Okay, we didn't drink all the beer, but we ordered bread with how it's called, čvarak. It's made from the pig's fat. We ordered that when we managed to clear out the restaurant. By the time we finished, there was still some beer left, but everything else was gone. Yeah. It really seemed like 2 hours. That was awesome. Iconic. One question: is there an error? I can see in documentation. Let me just open it up. This is RC1. I'm aware of that. So there is 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 3 is missing. But yeah, I did all the 7 or 8 for the documentation. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. These look like they're all here. So it was really awesome. I'm sorry. There is actually one guy, foreigner living in Zagreb, and he reached out to me day after the meetup. He was sorry he wasn't available there, but he also said that he was, I wouldn't say use word scared, but you know, not feeling comfortable as a foreigner coming there, and I'm really sorry that he didn't. I'm also hoping, I was hoping that I had a plan, but you know, plans are for fools. I really was hoping, so we had a plan to go to London again this summer, this time for a longer period. I think I was in February. We arrived on Monday and went on Saturday. I had planned to arrive on Friday and go on next Sunday, so 8-9 days, and it would be really awesome to meet some of you in London. Hey Simon. Yeah, it does. I think it may be a bit of overkill because all these here, so all those here and these ones here are used to hold on the linear rail, and probably every second one should be okay, but if the documentation says do it like this, then do it like this. This device can actually be used as a Dremel stand. There is add-on to use it as a Dremel, which once again, I don't have a Dremel, but I would really love to play with it. I really would love to play with it. I like, as I said, I like assembling stuff. How are you, Simon? So yeah, we really had the only problem with actually with the last Saturday was that my daughter was on a school trip and she was supposed to arrive at 10 p.m. with her bus at school, and at 10 p.m. I was still in the bar / restaurant / pub drinking beer. She was late, and yeah, I did a couple of beers, but I did manage to meet her halfway home. She was walking. Nice. I really would love to do it. Last time I was there, I was hoping to meet Alexei, Alpha 69 or how it's called on the Twitter, but you know, I was with daughter and I didn't want to bore her, so we didn't meet. It was her first time in London, but if we go for a couple of more days, I'm sure I would be able, and we would go, all 4 of us. If all of us go, I believe that I could get one night out without the rest of the family, and pay it tomorrow probably in the shops or something like that. Bribery. Yeah, bribery. Nice. That's great. Oh, so I always joke with guys from the marketing for my company saying that my YouTube channel has more viewers and views than their YouTube channel. And we had education and I was attending the education and they said, okay, you are not camera shy, let's record. And I was like, I didn't freeze, but it simply didn't flow as normal as it would normally flow. And they were like, okay, we thought that you don't have problems with the camera. I don't, but you know, when somebody asks you something and you have to give a good answer, but yeah, that would be probably something I would do. Yeah, they already have my credit cards. Pedro, so
Smesselia subscribed to the channel.
well, London is actually one of my favorite cities, although it changed a lot, and I haven't been there for a long time. I was usually traveling really often, like every couple of months. I would go for a couple of days to London, but now I haven't been there since, well, I don't know when. And I was really surprised by the number of homeless people. In some parts at night, I really wasn't feeling as safe as I did previously. Things have changed. Okay, everywhere things have changed, but you know, when you are not somewhere for a long time, you visit and you have in your memory those. You usually forget the bad things, only leave the good things, and yeah, then there is a big discrepancy of what the actual state of something is. You know, like a kid going to a shop and it's like wow. Then 50 years later or 20 years later, you go there and everything seems tiny and small. And okay, so we have to do here. Come on, how many? Let's count. 20, 20, 21, 22, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So okay, everything is here. Yeah. Yeah, Pedro, I was really I went to London first time when I was actually went alone first time in London. I was sent on a summer school there, so I had to fly to London and had to go to this summer school. And it was I was 14, so it was a long time ago. And ever since then, I really loved and had a special relationship, I would call it like that, with London. And then I was lucky to travel for work there a lot. Uh, I stayed also in Reading, which was okay place. I wouldn't say it's the best place, but it was really okay place at the time, and things have changed. I'm not saying that my city hasn't changed. It did change, but still, you know, my 13-year-old can go at 9 p.m. alone on skating and come back home, which is not something that is usual in the capital cities, unfortunately. Around the world, things are changing. Okay, two more. Yeah, I know this looks boring, but when we finish with the heat inserts, we'll be like 70% done. I have to remember to do the yeah, I was working at the time with Oracle in the with Oracle healthcare unit. That was very very lucrative business at the time. So because of Oracle, I went on a couple of conferences that were held in Reading. Nice. Okay, this part is done. We are doing it quickly. We are just wow browsing through it. Yeah. We had a lot of I think I already talked about that one. Both of my kids are part of the Erasmus programs. And last December before Christmas, we usually have Advent in City, you know, outdoor skating, food stands, blah blah, everything around the city. And a lot of kids arrived from the Alan, I didn't work for them. I worked as exclusive partner for the region for the healthcare, but this was not working for them. So Alan and I actually work in the same company. You know, they landed. Those were the kids arrived from the Netherlands, from the Finland, from Portugal, from two more states in Europe, 2 more countries in Europe, and you know, first thing that the kids here did was like it was pitch dark because sun goes down at around 4 or 5 in the winter. 4. They picked up all the kids and said, "Well, we are going skating," you know, and they were like, without parents, without somebody. So yeah, they just went skating, and the other kids were like, "Oh, we cannot go after dark in this country, that country." Those from Portugal can because they're on the islands, and it's a bit different on the islands than it's on mainland. But yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I decided to move back. I was working out of the country. I was working in a couple of countries. You don't know. There were some bad countries, really, really bad, like Kinshasa, Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. But yeah, that's a different story. Okay, now we have to have 4. I will be using printed parts. Then we have to get bearings. These are different bearings. Yeah, these are different bearings. They should work, but these are different bearings. I don't like when kit does different parts. So these ones already have groove. No, let's switch camera. These ones already have groove in it, and the ones that you should buy is 2 of how it's called, flanged. So you have one part, and then the second part you combine them, put those spacers here, and then use it in. This part here, I think that, nope, I don't like it. So yeah, you see, when there are kits, for example, Warren guys or the ERCF crew now had tested a lot of kits, and they are recommending they are giving you like certification for the kits if kits are supported and according to documentation or not. I'm not saying that this will not work. It will definitely work because it's also using much fatter how it's called, those shims or whatever. Yeah, I also worked in airline industries, in a service center for aircrafts, but that's a different story. That's why I couldn't get myself on the airplane for a long time. But as I said, that's a different story. We were doing maintenance, complete overhauls of the aircraft, and etc. And when you see in what you are actually flying, you don't want to fly. Okay, now let's try to assemble this. Get my glasses. Do I have? Not here. But I think we should be able to do it like, not like this. Yeah, this one will work just okay, but it's not the same as the original, or not the same as it is in the kit. I'm not saying that it's worse. Actually, in my opinion, this could be... Oh, nice. Give me a second. Just a second.
Wolf Amadeus Mozart subscribed to the channel.
It fell inside my green screen. Yeah, actually, if you consider these ones that are split, you have to be careful how to tighten them. These ones do look great, but they have a lot less of total surface. Come on. Yeah, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's start from the beginning. Nah, forget it. Zaboravim. Nema šanse naći. So one just fell down the stairs. No way I'm going to find it now, but I have printed parts. Let me put the headphones. A380 is a nice plane. Most of the planes, if service, are really nice planes, but you wouldn't believe how many planes actually have some kind of technical issue but still fly. And I've seen planes that have, for example, half of the avionics not working and still flying. So yeah, you know, I loved. I was even going for a license for the pilot. That's one of the things, you know, why I do some things, because I can, or because, you know, simply I want to see how it is. And after going for a pilot, I simply couldn't go in the plane afterwards. So yeah, the problem with this one is that there is a gap here and here, but this one looks like it's better groove for this, whatever it's called, whatever. I've lost one of the metal bearings, but I will use those 2 printed ones. Or actually, I could do it like this. Yeah, I'll do it like this. Teams. Yeah, Boeing. They are like stupid, really. They went from I don't know, from bad to worse to terrible. It's really shame for a company like that. I like turboprops. I like flying. People hate flying with turboprops. Turboprops are actually much safer than in terms of safer. They are all safe. I'm not saying anything against aircraft. Really, don't get me. Don't get me. I'm not that kind of. Well. Come on. Come on. It's really hard for blind people. I wanted to say, sorry, I'm concentrating on this one. Yeah, they have really helped a lot with the pricing. It's terrible. You can still sometimes file. No, you cannot use 2 shims here. Have to remove it. Dang, I have to use 1 by 1. So you can still find sometimes cheap tickets, but they are not as inexpensive as they were before. And I've talked with a couple of guys, like prices are going constantly up. Nobody even knows why the prices are going up anymore. They're just simply going up. The service is going down and the prices are going up. Sorry people, I will show you when I manage to get this shim inside, aligned properly, maybe today. Where is it? Yeah, it is. As I said, I actually, for short flights, prefer turboprops over the normal aircraft. But lately the only way to get me in the aircraft is to get me drunk. No, actually I was okay last time. But simply I don't like flying as much as I liked it before. Let's put it like that nicely. Let me get better tools. Okay, so I haven't said anything. So yeah, as I said, I will leave a bit of slack here with the printed part, and this is the back side. This one is a bit tighter, and the difference, as I said, is those two F695s. Sub-Zero, that would be awesome. Micro stealth press. But what would you use to power it, or what would be the iron? I'll probably burn myself today. Okay, let's go to the page number 9. Okay, start assembling this. I know that this fits. Let's change to overhead. Let's take the linear rail. Out. It would be awesome if that one wouldn't fit. Okay. Yeah, it fits. I was like, oh my god, no. No, everything is okay. We don't need this one. So we need the screws. And we need 12 of them. Let's take this one. In order for us to create an end stop, this goes here and it gets installed here. Is this one too short? No, M3 by 8s. And 3x8s. Oh. Yeah, this needs a longer one, but I don't think I have here in the kit. Just give me a second. Not in first box. As I mentioned, yeah, this is the CNC kitchen kit I got. But it will not be used. Nope, it's not here. No, it's not even here. Where is it? Give me a second. I will never find it. Oh, look, first bag I got out was actually M3x12s. Nice to be optimist like me. I will never find it. Anybody using this? It's super lube. I really need to print the box and sort everything out. I have so many things, duplicates, pairs, and I never ever know where to find them. Okay, back to whatever we were doing. Let's remove the heat insert. And let's take this longer one. And this should be it. Yep. Noise. Yeah. And the only thing I'm actually printing on the Warren is parts for Warren. But then again, most of Warren owners, like, you build a robot, self-replicating robot, so it can fix itself. No, I think there is. I don't know if John is here. I think there is an issue with the YouTube censor because of the changes in the authentication. There was some kind of issue. I think that Johnny submitted the PR for that, and it was not accepted. And like, yeah. Unfortunately, those sensors. By the way, congrats to the winners. Oh, by the way, there is also great news. Should I make spoiler? I will actually make a spoiler. Just give me a second till so I can read it out. Okay, so everybody knows I made the video about the SLZ B06, and when I finished recording video about those 4 Ethernet and 1 USB coordinator, like the night that I finished at 11 o'clock, that girl messaged me and massaged me and said that the support for the thread over matter over thread was added to the 06, the pure one, not the M that's used in Silicon Labs, but the one with the Texas Instruments. Yeah, that's correct. You have to install Johnny's one. Johnny, can you post links in the? I think you are moderator. You can post links. Can you post a link to your GitHub or the push that you made? So and after I recorded everything, she contacted me and said, "Listen, we managed to make a new firmware, and now this device also supports matter over thread." But the biggest problem, one of the issues was that currently it was only working if you connect it via the USB-C or USB cable. So if you were using it like Ethernet or Wi-Fi device, you were not able to use it as a coordinator. I just got message that today, like 2 hours ago, they pushed to Home Assistant add-on core. It was merged, and now you can use it over the Ethernet. So yeah. Like the worst screwdriver wow stick you can get. Okay, the battery is now depleted, but it's like now. And I'll show you something. You know, how you know that people have already played with the tools. So I probably now fail, but you will learn how to do this. You see? And done. This is how pro printer builders do it. But actually it's easy. It's easy when you know, I wouldn't say learn, but after a couple of fails, when you finally manage to do it like that, it's easier to do it like this. Ooh, I will grease it with super lube. Sonic screwdriver, that would be nice. Parkside, yeah. Parkside has great tools. I have a lot of tools from them. Codeco crest. Okay, so this part is done. But I would really like to. Actually, one of the things I would want to print, but it you know, doing project like that is like 2 weeks without any new video. I would love to print and do the whole suit, for example, Stormtrooper or Halo suit, or print something and do everything. Just for fun. I would never probably wear it, but I would like to build it. I would also like to print the full. We just talked today. We were out on a drink, colleagues from the office, and we talked about. I would also love to build full-size R2D2 with the microphone and speaker inside that could turn his head, and that would be activated with, for example, R2, and then turn on the lights, and he would like spin the head and do something like that. Yeah. Nice one, Ian. Yeah. Correct. You're correct. Okay, let's see what next we have to do. Next, we have to continue building. We installed everything here, so now we have to install the handles, and those handles needs 2 inserts. So let's first do the 2 inserts. 2 inserts. 2 inserts. 2 inserts. 2 insert is 2 inserts. 2 inserts. Yeah. I still haven't had the beer. I will have beer after the stream. I'm like superstitious because the only time I had a couple of beers, so we were drinking something like, I don't know, it was gin tonic or something on stream, and that stream was demonetized because we started talking about conspiracy theories, and YouTube doesn't want you to talk about conspiracy theories for some reason. I don't know. They're afraid probably because they are our overlords. I haven't said anything. Sorry, almighty gods of YouTube. There goes monetization. Yeah, I know about that, Pedro, but you know, it's like, okay, I get it. It was a nerf, but you know, with all that rage about 3D printers getting used to build real life weapons, it was also a bit of pushing of his own luck. So I don't say that is a good thing that they did it. It's really not, because the censorship and everything they do, and having zero ability to, you know, zero ability to dispute something or try to dispute something. But yeah, but when some states in US are talking about registering not guns but 3D printers, 3D printer owners, it's like hypocrisy. Okay, no politics. We'll stop talking about that. But yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah. It's like, if anybody's seen that, I was really inspired when a couple of weeks ago YouTube posted give us a 5. And I said, come on guys, I'm already giving you like 30% from the membership or 30% from the YouTube avenue, red avenue, and 40% from the membership. You really want 5 more percent? They're taking a lot of money, but also it's convenient, you know. Thank God I'm not here to make a living out of YouTube streaming. Oh, I see that you are selling your Ultimaker. I'm as Ultimaker, Johnny. I do have still my eyesight is going down, but I will be doing a lot of heat set inserts. And as I said, you missed that part. I said that I also sometimes like to build stuff more than actually use stuff. So this was a really good case of printing everything and assembling everything that I may or may not at the end use. And of course, I will be making a video on using 3D printers for projects, not like using 3D printer as a tool. So it was also a great way to print things, assemble them, create a tool, and then have content for the video that will be done in the future. I have a ton of prints on my desk that will be part of that. Yeah. We are actually almost there. Not almost, but we are very close. Okay, this goes in nicely. Yeah, it's shame. For example, you know, when I was doing last video, at the same time I was doing a lot of shooting for the video that will be released like next Thursday, and also I was preparing for the video next Monday. So there is a lot of things going on at the same time. So yeah. This looks like a sign behind me, some like statue here. I've seen you, you've fallen out. Let's align everything. So you're doing printing with PLA. You're doing, Ian, and you're doing PLA as a support material for PETG. Yeah, I was looking at getting the longer ones, but I decided that smaller ones are more convenient than the longer ones, so I went with smaller ones. I know that a lot of people have longer ones. Some are saying that it's overpriced, but I do think that the finish of the heads is really great, and so far I haven't had any issues with them. On the other hand, I built Voron with the cheap Chinese $5 kit tools, so you can also do a lot of stuff with that. And I didn't strip too many bolts. I don't think I even stripped one. Okay, I think this is tight enough. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, I think that this is not going anywhere. Let's switch to documentation. Strain reliefs for the cable. We need 4 cables. Ron, that would be a bit of overkill, but somebody built something that is looking very similar and has the Z-axis motor. It's not the same, but and as I said, you can also use this as a Dremel. So this doesn't have to be stand for the press inserts. As you can see, there is introduction to Dremel add-on. You can actually build a Dremel with it and use it as a Dremel. So this is a multi-tool. Let's install those cable strain reliefs. I don't know if you can see. Not if I don't change camera. You definitely don't see anything. Sparkles in the material. So this is the Polymaker Polylite Galaxy purple with the sparkles, and I actually didn't know that there were sparkles, and when I printed the stealth burner head, it looks so awesome. As I said, my daughter picked. I've asked you. I've asked her to pick up the accent colors for everything, and now everything I print in future and build for printers around printers is the going to be using that purple one. It's like lavender with the sparkles inside, glitter, and everything is better with glitter. It doesn't feel light. It actually feels very heavy when you add everything up, and we still haven't added the bottom part. But yeah, you may be right. We'll see. Now you're pushing me to build the add-on for Dremel too. Okay. 1, 2, Polizei, here, Brigadier. Yeah, PCB holes. Ooh, I would like. So there are a couple of things that I would love to test and try for a couple of days. One is the pick and place machine. The other one is automatic pick and place machine. Then the CNC. And then also that kit, how it's called, the one that allows you to build the small one-sided, maybe two-sided PCBs. Like it has a Dremel and everything. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, let's check where we are now. Now comes part when we have to take this out. Whoa. We need this, and we need a couple of screws. I can get rid of the plastic bag. We can get this. We actually only have like 4 parts left. Idiot. Like, no, okay. I was like, did I miss the holes? Yeah, I did. It should be the other way around. That doesn't matter. I'm gonna. Yeah, it's okay. They shouldn't be aligned because it goes like this in spiral. I was only thinking, okay, I missed something out completely. So, once again, this is not the original. Listen, guys, we need to talk about this one. Let me see in the repository. Just give me a second, please. Give me a second. Give me a second, or 2, or 3, or hour. Ordering in is awesome. Yeah, I'm going now on printables to see that one. I'll see how long it takes to print it. I think that this is this one. Plate A, plate B, plate A, plate B. Go to printer. New version. We will see. I'm using currently Chidi, and we will see if Chidi will be able to print it like in 20 minutes. Come on, where is it? Okay. What? Okay. Rotate. What that? Okay, slice. And it says it will take on this slow machine. What? 40% infill, no support, 04 nozzle, 1 hour. Well, we have to print it, so it will be 1 hour. Okay, send to printer. Upload print. Yeah, it will take 1 hour. 1 hour. Well, we'll see, because it needs to heat up the chamber, etc., etc. So it's currently 7:25 local time. Let's see how fast it will do. We can actually, oh yeah, we can do the other part. So we can, I don't have, my KE is currently obstructed. I have to log in. I don't even, yeah, I have to log in. Drop the infill to 20%. Yeah, probably for that part it will be okay. Okay, let's first stop the print 2. I will not be doing emergency stop. Then I will go to Chidi. Then I will set the infill to 20. Come on. Change to this. Reposition it on plate. Slice now. Yeah, it's like 57 minutes now. Nothing. Most of the print is perimeter. No, sorry, overhang perimeter. What overhang perimeter? What overhang perimeter? Blue. Where is the blue overhang perimeter? 27 minutes. Oh, 27 seconds. So no, perimeter is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like two small parts with like, yeah. Okay, never mind. While it's printing, oh no, it's not printing, I've cancelled. Is it? Yeah, it's cancelled, and then we have to go to jobs and find, I think this one here, print. Didn't I turn on the light? I did. Okay. Let's continue with assembling the soldering iron and the stand. So this goes like this. It fits perfectly. Oh, it fits so nice. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, no. These are the M3x8s. Oh, M3x8s. What are these? It's like 20s.
Pavel Krimasek subscribed to the channel.
Not my tags. By the way, Johnny, did you manage to get in contact with you know who and grab some tags? We are like talking in codes now. I really like those tags. Especially this one. This one I'm keeping. This one is actually hooked up to Home Assistant, but I've disabled any updates because I'm liking. I spent like half an hour to get this text and thumbs up on it, so I'm not going to change it. But the big ones, they're like there is like 11-inch e-paper screen RGB, so full color 11-inch, like big one. It's like 600 euros. Awesome. Glad to hear it. M3x8 goes here. If you're wondering, M3x8 goes here, but I have to turn it to the side so I can screw it in. But are there any more? Are there actually any heat inserts here? It looks like a bit flimsy or something. Are there any inserts here? Fix build plate 8, add heat inserts back. Ah, yeah, back of the build plate. Okay. I didn't do that. Yeah. I see something is not. Yep. Hands up everybody who had to. Hands up everybody who built their own printer and then figured out that they probably missed something in step 10 and then had to disassemble. Yeah. I didn't see that in documentation, but no, I don't know if you catch. There is also. I will probably make a git. No, it's not GitHub. It's printable, so I will not be doing anything. There is a mistake in documentation, so yeah, those two should get heat inserts inside. There is an error in documentation on one place. It says the numbering is off. It says that you have to add 7 heat inserts, but actually it's missing number 3. So no, it says that you have to add 8 heat inserts, but actually there is only 7 of them. Number 3 has been skipped. I'll show you just in a second. Just give me a second to insert those. There is nothing better than the smell of napalm. Molten ABS in the morning, evening, night. Let me show you where there is a mistake. Oh, okay. So yeah, these two actually, it does says here, but it's not visible here. And where is the other one? The other one is this one here. So it says 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, missing 3, but okay. Okay, so ouch, hot. Now it's much better. Now it's much muy bien. This one goes nicely in. This one goes nicely in, and I've lost this one. This one goes almost nicely in. Nice. You actually cannot see anything here. Nice. And let me tighten those two here. And here. Okay, so we've been doing this hour and a half. Actually, not hour and a half, but let's say hour and 15 minutes. My guess is that you probably can do this in like, if you don't talk, if you just like sit down and concentrate, you can probably do it like 20-30 minutes max. Now comes the satisfying part. Now comes satisfying part, but also part where you test if you have done everything. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. Usually it's better to rip out those supports when they are. You missed it. You actually missed it. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. It came out nicely. So these are the print in place supports that need to be break out, and this one went. It's awesome way to test how well the printer is actually calibrated, if you are able to pull it out or not. Give me a second just to remove the white mark. Okay. And now we have option of using this. Look how ugly it is. No, it's okay, it's okay. So we can use this one, but look how ugly it is. It may be better because it's metallic and should last a bit longer. But just check out how awesome this one looks. I'm going to use this. I'll just add a dab of super glue. Oh, this one is with brush. Yeah, as I said probably 20 minutes, you know, my guess, because unfortunately on stream everything goes so painfully slow. Because I try also to read comments, not that anybody is commenting anything, but yeah, now I'm pretending like I'm having viewers here. This looks awesome. This looks awesome, but unfortunately, oh, printer, check. How it's doing? What is it doing? Is it doing anything? It's just starting to print. It's like just starts to print. So it took 9 minutes to heat everything up, to calibrate, blah 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 blah. It just started to print. And why is the light not on? Now it is. Yeah. Okay, we are actually, no, we are not done. We have to put this part, but unfortunately, but yeah, we can do it. We can do it not exactly as it should be done, but we can do it. So I can, okay, I can screw this in like this. Okay. Okay, so this should go like this, I'm guessing. Turn the camera on, overhead full. So this should go like this. That means that this should go like this. That means that we can install this here and then just later on add the holder for the box there. Let me put this like so. Align something with something. Here the longer ones will be better, but even this short one is working. And I should probably turn off the iron so we can no, we don't need anything. I can turn it off. Ooh. Nobody has seen anything probably. Like they spammed so many heat inserts with the kit and so many M3x8s. But yeah. This is so strong. This is like really strong. Not really, really. Alignment, just a hole. Nothing else. Just a hole. The iron should go in the middle of it. It's just like for alignment. There is of course option to use metallic one, which is safer because you know it doesn't burn. But I like this one. I can just reprint it if I want to. Okay, so I still haven't disconnected the iron. Oh, what iron? Ouch! It's just 250 degrees. Okay, we still have to install this one, then get the DD. We have to get DD, you know, the iron inside. Yeah. It goes like this. Yeah, I still have to add the stop here. Oh, I didn't add the stop here. I will add the stop here. For that, I need a bit of filament, if I'm not mistaken. Do I have filament here on my desk? I think I had a leftover. Not used filament. I think I had a piece of black filament on my desk. Yeah, I'll add it later. Here you can add, there are two holes here where you can add a bit of filament, make a loop, so it's like a stop break. When it goes up, it hits the filament and bump. It's like a bumper. Yeah. This is really yeah, you need to have some kind of stop. Like I would probably break it if I don't put some kind of a thingy to stop it here. Okay, but where we are, this still is cooling down. Ouch! Now it's still hot. Okay, and the last part besides the holder is this one here, and this one needs to be installed like this. Okay, for that we need two M3x8s. Fit from the back, fit from the back, fit from the back, fit from the back. Or fit from the back. So there is no, oh, there are heat inserts here and I didn't insert them. Shit. Okay, we are getting the iron back on. Yeah, I love Verkeys. Let's turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the temperature it is going for? We still need two heat inserts here. Without glasses, I cannot even see what is right, what is wrong. Where not to keep back or throw iron up like a rocket. Yeah. $250. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counting with BeardedTinker. Let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's Friday. I still haven't had my beer. Okay. So now we can unhook the iron. Let it cool down. While it's cooling down, be hasty. Don't wait for the heat inserts to cool down in the ABS. Instead, let's put pressure on it by screwing in the iron holder. Leave it together in irony. Anybody watched any good movies lately? I almost watched Tenet once again yesterday. I don't think I ever watched the whole movie from the beginning till the end, or from the end in the beginning. Yeah. With Tenet, you don't know where it begins, where it ends. But I don't think that I... Now let's look at the idiot me. Yeah, I installed the good one. Okay, it's 19. How do you print just the first support layer on PLA? Okay, so actually we are now, I wouldn't say done, but we are like 95% done. 95% done. I'm planning on watching. I've watched it in a movie. I went to the IMAX to see the Dune 2, and I will not be talking about spoilers, although probably you know everything. I will not be talking about spoilers, but for me, actually, the first one was visually and in terms of visually and audio much better. Remount right wire strain mount for the sake of the creator. This one here. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this one should be reversed. Yeah, I was like, okay, it doesn't look great, but yeah. You see how good I am. You see how good I am. I will do it. I read the book. So okay, I read the books ages ago, really decades ago. Then 2 years ago, when the first one was about to be released, I read the books once again. It was summer, and then in the September, October, whatever it was, I went to see the movies, the first one, and I was like, wow. Now I've seen the visuals, and for me, the visuals are still stunning. The audio is still stunning, but I, in my opinion, somehow the number one had, the Dune, like the sand, everything looked so awesome in one. Here it looks like plain. So yeah, it's great. I watched it once again, not on my TV because that would mean that I have a copy which is illegal. But I watched it once again after I've seen it in IMAX, and once again it's great. But it's for me the first one is better, and also I don't like the ending because I think that I wouldn't say skipped part of it, but they missed part of the story that I think is really important here, because it puts the lot of, it explains how things in the books developed later on. But as I said, yeah,
Xander Snyder subscribed to the channel.
I'm sorry that they decided to you know, cut some corners, in my opinion. But still, the number 2 is great movie. The actors are great. Zendaya is really cute with her role. But I think that she's missed opportunity. I was expecting more of her role because in the books she's very important. Here I think that she's sidelined. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things that maybe I don't like. Using like I don't like it means that I don't like it. It's like I like it less. Not that I don't like it. I just like it less than the first one. I still like it, and I will probably see it once again in a couple of months or weeks or whatever. Okay, so we fixed this. We got this hooked up. Yeah, it's like maybe 60 degrees. We'll wait for a couple of more seconds for it to chill down. Yeah, it's like 60 degrees. Yeah, 60 degrees. You can smell it. Okay, give me a second here, please. Let me switch to the printer. Okay, just give me a second. Oh, my eyes are hurting. Yeah, Vic, you are right. Because I like barbecue. Yeah, smell by barbecue in the morning. I really do like, because it's very hard. It's like Lord of the Rings. You really, whatever way you make it, there will always be fans that read the books that will say that something is missing or something is misinterpreted or something is not done correctly. And we are forgetting that you have here two creators. You have the author or the original author of the book, and then you have also the director and producer and the whole team that translated that to the movie itself. So I think that yeah, there should be a creativity, there should be a bit of personal touch in the movie. But in my opinion, as important as he is in the books is the Zendaya as a character, because he follows him in yeah. Again, I also love the 84 version, or when was the original Dune movie. I for example didn't like the series Children of Dune, not so much, but I like also the creativity vibe of the original Dune. Of course, if you look at today, it's less like cringe, but I still liked it. Same like for example the Foundation. I like the books. I've read all the books, everything, the expanded universe of books for Foundation, and 90% of the series I really like, and I know why they mix some things up, because it's simply impossible to create series that is like 6 books long and goes through thousands or tens of thousands of years with all those characters and everything. Johnny, I do partially, yeah, that's the problem. I do partially agree. For example, one of the moments in the, okay, so we are now doing a Friday book club. So one of the no, and you should, but one of the things I remember is the Paul living with her in that siege, the village, and how he met the wife that lost the man, and how he took her as her own. So she was not like his wife, but one of his wives. to give her protection. And so there were a lot of things about society that were missed up in the movie, and also up front in the books he said something, and those parts are missing in the movie, and because of that, it looks like just like, you know, oversimplified, and that's yeah, because you visually then add something on top of what you read. The book gives you more of the details, more of everything, but the movie helps to maybe visualize some of the things that you were hard for you to visualize. I think I asked this on the last stream, but I don't know if anybody answered. Did anybody watch the Fallout series? I played the game really for a brief period of time. I liked the concept of the game. I liked the visuals. It was really awesome, and that's why I'm not a game fan. But I think that the show really did an awesome thing on how that world would actually look and how those people would actually live. It's a bit sarcastic, it's a bit ironic, it's a bit over exaggerated and things like that, but it gives that game-like vibe of the series, of the retro futuristic after nuclear war world. So yeah. I've also read the Silo series, and I'm liking how the story there is going. I don't see a reason why in both the Foundation series and yeah, but it's a bit different. It's like you don't know if it's a comedy, it's serious. It's serious, not comical, but it has, you know, that you have both futuristic things inside, but you still have that retro 60s vibe of US. It's like a really nice mix. I like it. As I was saying, both for the Silo series and for the Foundation, less in Silo, more in Foundation. I'm not sure why they changed some genders, why they talked about some things that book never mentioned in a single word. But yeah, that's a creativity for you, of course. The authors can try to position it in today's world and add stuff that people like to watch. But yeah, I think that Fallout is awesome, and I cannot wait to watch the season 2. I'm really looking forward to Silo season 2. I think it will be the second part of the first book or the second book. I forgot how the books go. And I'm looking for Foundation because it's so mixed up compared to all of those books that I'm not sure what will be next. I've read everything, but I'm still not sure what will be the next season. Yeah. How long? It will not take 51 minutes. Something has not been pulled right here. Let me try to refresh the UI. Layer 19 out of 92, but this should print quickly. 17, 18, 19. Yeah. Show next layer for progress. But I know that a lot of you guys have big serious printers such as Ultimakers 2 Plus that are arriving, Prusa 6Ls, even the ones that I did recommend. I always said that I did recommend the printer, but I would never ever give time to printer that so obviously ripped off so many projects and open source code and then close it, and that mandates you to use cloud for some things. I'm simply against that, but it's a good printer. we have it at our company. But seriously, this, I was really impressed with quality of prints, out of box printing with this Q1 Pro. There are some things that I would do differently. For example, I would make it smaller. It's simply too big in my opinion. Where is it? You have like build plate is 250, then you have like 15-20 centimeters on each side of empty space and the big chunky box. Hello TV series. I only watched it half. I had the problem with finding the episode. I do have now everything, and three body problem is I have it. I just have to watch it. I still haven't had time to watch it. So as I said, it's really surprisingly for a printer this price, and the price is still $460 or euros, I think. Surprisingly, it's au pair. Without going into further details, I would say that the print speeds, print quality is au pair with my Voron. Okay, my Voron is built bigger volume of the build plate and smaller printer in size. I like the chamber heater. It really speeds up printing, although that's the double-sided sword, because you know, in Voron manual, for example, they say heat soak your printer. So even if the chamber temperature reaches the temperature of whatever you've set up, for example here 48 degrees, you know, like leave it half an hour at that temperature to make sure that all the parts inside have heated up, expanded, shifted, whatever. I've never done it on this printer. Okay, I did print for a couple of days, day and night, so it was constantly heated. But for example, this time, no, it was cool outside temperature. Printer is outside temperature is currently around 12, 14 degrees. So I pretty much just heated the chamber, sensor reached the required temperature, and I started the printing, which is awesome thing to do, but I'm not saying that this is good way to do it. I'm waiting for AMS. Why I'm saying I'm waiting for AMS? On the sticker, on the front side there is sticker with a support email, and it says Q1 Pro support at gd.com or something like that, and the other one is Q1 AMS support at gd.com. So yeah, who knows, maybe AMS is coming for this one too. I also like the lid. I like how it's easy to open it and close it, and it's really big. I'm not that big fan of door, although I didn't have any issue with opening ever. Like most of the YouTubers, like pretending, oh, I cannot open the door. There is actually a hole, and you just like pull the door out. Because of how the case is made, a lot of filament will drop in the gaps where you will actually not see it, and it will be somewhere inside those gaps and you will not be able to reach it. How I know? Because I was scraping parts, and one of these fell somewhere, and it will probably lost forever somewhere inside the case. But overall, once again, for that price, it's a really awesome printer. I still have to print some other materials besides PLA and ABS. I have some TPU, this will be interesting to print. And I'll probably try also PETG and ASA. And I've spent my budget for this month for what I was buying, to buy some carbon fiber and glass fiber filaments. I want to try that too. And yeah, this is something that we already mentioned on the GD stream. I wish that there was a way to update the clipper to the most recent version to still be able to use the screen. And this camera is so foggy. I always think that it's dirty and then I go out and clean it, but it's simply a resolution like that. I have a couple of time lapses. Let's, for example, see this one. I didn't set up time lapse to be done with head always in the same position or parked head, etc., because I don't need that. So these here were parts of the for the ERCF. Most of them here are the same. Let's look at this one. I still have to print the filter for it. Yeah, but it's really I've spent probably close to 2,000 euros now in the Voron 2.4. And okay, let's remove ERCF for that. Let's say 1,500, 1,600 euros for the ERCF, so for the Voron 4. And there is a difference, but not that big difference between the Voron and this one. And this one is printing out of box. You really do take it out of box and you can just print with it. With reasonable quality, with reasonable speeds. If we were to get the newer versions of Clipper and we could probably tweak the speeds a bit more. But yeah, it's nice one. Yeah, Alan, I haven't even, so you wouldn't believe, but I still haven't watched any announcement about the Creality AMS or MMU. I've seen the images, but I wanted to have like free time when I could just like go through everything available now and sink in and make some kind of opinion on it. So I've seen it, but I haven't. I think I've seen that it supports 4 filaments. It will support the filaments from Creality with NFC tags, and that you can stack up to 4 of them, so 16 colors maximum. So that's the only things I've so far seen. I didn't see any test, any demo, anything. Oh, this is cold now. Let's just add this part here and okay, so let's do it like this. Cable goes in this and we pull it, insert it fully like this. Yeah. Nice. So that's it. We actually just need to add 2 screws here to tighten the iron inside. Add the holder for the knot key or whatever it's called. And we are done. And no, it doesn't take 2 hours. I know that it looks like that, but yeah. I don't think that this is 8. It is 3x8. It is 3x8. And for what are those 3x20s or something like that? who knows? That's kits for you. Come on, let's twist again. I could probably use those longer ones here. Yeah, having the longer would be better. Come on, thread in. Come on, thread in, please. Okay. That's it. Actually, this is it. We now have to add. We now have to add wire. What did they, how it's supposed to go from? Yeah, but I will do it later. I will edit later because I have to first install this in the back. But this will be such a time saver. Yeah, this is such a time saver. Yeah. So we are 99.9% done. We need a bit of filament. Yeah, it's dead center. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but it's really dead center. Everything passes like nicely. I should probably move this. Yeah, no, I will not. It's dead center. It's really nicely aligned. I really like it. I'm happy that I built it, and I'm happy that I've found this project and that I've built it. I'm really happy, and thank you so much for it. It's an awesome project. Water. It's really awesome. Let's see how it's currently at 67%. Layer 51 out of 663. And it says it will be finished in 2025, so in 11 minutes. Print time should be 57 minutes. That's complete. That's total time including 10 minutes for the heating, so it's like 40 something minutes. I'm really liking it. So I have a bit of extra heat inserts. also, I don't know why they included those 3x20s or whatever. So these parts are extra, not needed. This is for trash or recycling, and these are for the different irons which I'm not using. This is the box with just a tip, some awesome way or how, where to position or add something, different tips. No matter if you're using this one or where is it? What is this? Okay, how do I have this board and why do I have this board? Why do I have this board and what board exactly is this one? Doom. Why do I have Doom board? Or better to ask, how do I have Doom board? How I don't remember that I bought it. I got it with something. Okay. And by the way, in my opinion, this is still one of the best, not high flow, but normal flow hot ends for the Vorons. It's Fetus normal one, not high flow. And actually this old piece of crap is better than Revo Voron in terms of flow rate. I know that everybody loves Revo because it's Revo, E3D is because it's E3D, but yeah. Oh, sure. This one here. This is what I will post here. It's actually a couple of projects, but you can do it as a one. Ooh, nice. I'm looking forward to build that one. I've pasted the link. This is actually couple of projects. So this part here is the filament color changer. This part here is called enraged rabbit carrot feeder, and this is used to select what filament will go. This is the tail, how it's called, ERCT or enraged rabbit tail. This is a buffer, cotton tail. This is a buffer for the filament, so it nicely gets in and out. And then this one also has enraged rabbit film matrix, which is a cutter for the tool head that will enables you to have better tips of the filament where it gets pulled to the system. Previously it was using fast slow fast or slow fast slow retraction to create a perfect tip. This one just like cuts it off like a bamboo and then inserts the new one. It has sensors before the extruder, after extruder. It's a nice project. It has LEDs in all of the this is how it looks. Toolhead, this is what you build. This is recommend that, so you don't have to build everything. This depends on toolhead or printer you have. This is the filament exchange part, and these here spool and the buffer of course depend on setup. You don't have to use this buffer. I have currently version 1.1, but I will be upgraded. Actually, everything I do here is the upgrade for the version 2 was the reason why I started doing everything. Even this one here was primarily to do with the version 2 of the in ERCF. I'm a little bit getting tired, to be honest. 5 more minutes. But since we started, we have to finish it. We really have to finish. My brain. Need to cool off. Beer. This is not beer. Oh, I didn't have lunch still. My fault, not. That's my fault. Wife asked me a couple of times. And I said later. So I'm looking forward to lunch. Layer 69 out of 663. Again, it doesn't have 663 layers. It only has 100 layers. I have to check what is the layer. Oh, let me check. Printer settings. No, it's filament settings. Bridges. Yeah, I should move bridges to 100%. Bridge fan speed, rapid cooling, chamber fan speed. Disable blah blah blah, not this one. Tool change, nope. Nope, nope. Print settings. Infill currently 20%, will reset it, Nope. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I do on most of 90% of my content. I really wish I do. Yeah, it's hard because not everybody doing smart homes likes things like this, and I like both printing, building, but also smart home thingies. I don't know when you tried Home Assistant, but a lot of things have changed in a couple of years. In my opinion, it's more stable. It needs less things. It needs less handwork. It does some things more easily. Automations are easier to understand. It still has some learning curve, but it's not like it was 3, 4, 5 years ago. I'm actually looking for one thing. I wanted to print the outside first. Yeah, I have to check that one where it's. We're currently at where? We are currently at 86%, layer 78. So yeah, I will definitely be building, as I said, I will definitely be building, where is it? Definitely be building, definitely be building this. Where is it? Rig. Definitely. It really, I know that it's not safe because these things here are 12 volts, 24 volts, 48 volts, and it will be 220 for me. But still, it would be much easier to record things and to set everything up to have it like positioned like this. Yeah, I think this would be much easier. M3x8s, I have tons of them. I have thread inserts, DIN rails I can buy. This one I'm not sure if I still have, but I can get probably somewhere easily. What version does it have? AC0, AC10 to AC102, like this one. Yeah, I like it fused. Add to cart. My cart is like, I'm saving things instead of using favorites. I'm saving things in a cart. And what else? I can probably get the DIN rails here. But when I'm already ordering them, 30V5, 7. Yeah, we can do. What is the size? You can do probably whatever size you want. What would be the good size for it? What would be the good size for it? 30 millimeters. That's not the lazy way. That's not the lazy way. A lot of things have changed in 2 years, and I think that you can also, of course, integrate IKEA very easily. I don't know if you have the newer Dirigera or the Stradfree, or how it was called previously. Both are great. Let's see. If I go half a meter is too big, I will go for 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters is like 30 centimeters is like 30 centimeters is 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters is, this is 15. So it's like this. Yeah, this could be okay. 30 centimeters will be okay. We need how many? 4. 2, 3, 4. Add to cart. I probably have already a cable, but let's order cable. EU plug. EU plug. Add to cart. And by the way, for all of you, you think half a meter. My table, my desk here is 110 centimeters. So that's more than half my desk. But yeah, probably you're right. What is the size of this box? What is the size of this box? This box, total box size is 15. It's less than 25 centimeters, so it would be like this. I think for what I do, and what I do usually is I only install 1 or 2 things on DIN rail. So yeah, it's like half a meter is big. Yeah, you are right. You are right. It can do a lot of things. It can do much more, but it can simply automate some stuff that you have in IKEA and add an extra life. You know, connect something to something else. Make additional logic that you sometimes cannot do. Things like that in IKEA directly. I forgot, I haven't used IKEA app since the last version. I forgot if the IKEA had geofencing. So for example, if you have geofencing, even if you leave the lights on, for example, if you leave or exit the home, it can turn off the lights, like things like that. Or if you enter the home and do not have motion sensor, it can turn it on. There are things that you can combine, and I like that ability to, you know, mix and match, have multiple different systems, unless they are TUIA Wi-Fi, then just I don't want to have that system. But yeah, you can really do a lot of things, you know, mix and match. Oh, 97%. 90%, 97%. We are almost done. We are layer 95 out of 663. Something's off here. Yeah, so for example, yeah, you know, like simple things you can do with it. You can do, for example, I think that one of the first things I did is routines in my home was to trigger the lights to automatically turn on in the living room when sun belows horizon, and then I play with the offset. For example, 30 minutes before that or 30 minutes after that, you know, depending on the season. And since it knows the seasons, you can also very easily say in summer, turn it half an hour after sunset. In winter, turn it on half an hour before sunset. Things like that. So there are things that even if you have everything, it's done. I should really leave it there for a couple of minutes, but I'm so wanting to get this done and to have my lunch finally. I forgot what is the lunch for today. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm going to grab that part and just to edit and we are done. I forgot to remove the prime line, so I printed over the last prime line, so there is a bit of residue here, but still it printed okay. Okay. So this goes like this goes like this, and this goes. Okay. No problem. No problem, really. I will add this insert with another iron. I have to find it. It's somewhere tucked in safely. So this one goes like this. Like this. And you screw it on here, and that's it. Oh, okay. I'm figuring it out now. Let's open the documentation. So no. No, it's still 8 3 by 8. Yeah, it's still 8 3x8. Let me mount this in. We need 4, but I can actually okay, this one goes here, that one goes here, and I will not be screwing it in because I need to add one more heat insert, and I cannot use it. I cannot use this one. I have to get the other soldering iron. I'm not sure if I have one here in the desk, but I will not be doing it right now. I will do it after the stream. Okay. And yeah, that's it. I just have to screw. What's this? Okay, I know what this is. I didn't position it properly. Okay. Yeah, it's really awesome. It goes dead center. Nice. So yeah, I will be ending the stream now. I really have to go and eat the dinner. And thanks everybody for joining. Thank you for creating such an awesome project. I hope to play with some other projects in the future. I really love it. And as I said, it's Friday today, guys and girls. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Take care of yourself. Next stream will be much shorter because we will be building a really simple thing, and that simple thing is this one here. Nevermore Micro, although it has a couple of surprises. For example, it has sliding door that's very, yeah, you will see it. It's not that easy. This goes as a slider here, so it will be really fun print to do. It will be really fun project. I printed everything and everything printed nicely. I still haven't removed any supports. I hope we will, on that stream, I hope that we will not be needing to print anything else. Once again, have an awesome weekend, and I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you all for joining. Bye bye.